Hello, I'm QAZ456. Thanks to King Basil, and this is shared at the mapping channel at Mapados from Spence Zombiescape's Discord group. We now present the information of how to parenting an object to a player. First, create a gun object for people to pick up and equip. For example, create the entity and change the class to weapon AK-47, named it AK-1. Second, create a proc dynamic. For movement tracking, create an entity and change the class to proc_dynamic, name it proc1. Change the attribute. Parent to the gun, parent, AK1, don't block player, collision, not solid. Error will show if not disabled, start disabled, true or tick. Third, create a entity for pickup, func, fizzbox. Create a box and turn it into an entity by ctrl+T. Change the class to func_fizzbox. Named it box1. Change the attribute. Don't block player. Not solid to world. Pass the world. Fourth, create an entity logic measure movement as adapter. Create the entity and change the class to logic measure movement. Name it anything because there's no need to parent anything. Here we call it MM1. Change the attribute. Entity to measure reference, movement measures. To proc1, entity to move box1. After everything is connected, run the game and test. Add button for use activity to trigger output messengers. To test the output, we add point server command for output messages for console in-game. Create an entity and change the class to point_server command and name it console. Create a block and turn it into an entity and change the class to func_button. Parent to the func_fizzbox and add output. Change the attributes. Parent to the box, parent box1. Press E to use activity. True or tick. On the output tab, add a new output. My output named on pressed. Target entity named it console. Reload this input command with a parameter override of say spacebar. This is a test messages. After a delay in second of 0 and test it.